There comes a moment in life, usually in silence, when the noise of the world fades and you're alone with your own thoughts, when you realize something raw, something brutal, but something liberating. That moment is when you finally understand that no one is coming to save you. Not your parents, not your friends, not your boss, nor your government. No mentor, no soulmate, no hero. Just you. For years, we grow up with stories. Stories that someone, somewhere, will show up. That some opportunity will fall into our laps. That the right person will see our worth and unlock a door we couldn't open ourselves. But the truth? That door won't even appear until you decide to build it with your own hands. The idea of being rescued is comforting. It tells us we can wait, that someone else holds the key. But waiting is a slow death. Time doesn't pause for those stuck in victimhood. Responsibility isn't always attractive. It doesn't come with applause. It's heavy. It requires that you own your flaws, your mistakes, your laziness, your fear. It means standing in front of the mirror, not just to fix your hair or admire your appearance, but to confront the person who allowed themselves to drift, to settle, to give up. That confrontation is brutal, but it's also the beginning of freedom. When you stop blaming others, your parents, your environment, the economy, your ex, you begin to see power where there once was only helplessness. And it's a shift so profound, it rewires the entire way you move through the world. You stop waiting for perfect conditions. You stop seeking approval. You stop replaying every misfortune as a reason to stay stuck. Instead, you start acting. You become the person who says, I don't have it all figured out, but I'll find a way. Let's make something clear. Acknowledging hardship is not weakness. It's human. Life isn't fair. Some people start 10 steps ahead. Others begin the race carrying weights on their back. But dwelling on that imbalance only ensures you'll never close the gap. You don't need fair. You need action. You need discipline. You need fire in your chest and steel in your spine. It's not about the hand you were dealt, but how well you play it. Some of the most incredible success stories emerged from the most painful beginnings because those individuals stopped asking for a new deck and mastered the one they had. There's a dangerous comfort in victimhood. It's addictive. It allows you to point fingers, to sit back and demand the world do better while you do nothing. It tells you that you're powerless, so you feel no shame in staying where you are. But the longer you wear the label of victim, the more it becomes your identity. And identities shape behavior. If you see yourself as a loser, you'll act like one. If you believe you're helpless, you'll stay in chains even when the door is wide open. You might say, but I was hurt. Yes, you were. But you're still breathing. That means you still have a choice. Pain is not a hall pass to avoid growth. It's a lesson. It's a fire that can either burn you or forge you. The difference lies in your response. Do you crumble or do you rise? Do you cling to the story of what happened, or do you start writing a new one? Every day, life hands you a pen. You decide what gets written. Think about the habits you repeat daily. Are they building you or breaking you? That extra hour of sleep you keep choosing instead of waking up to train, is it comfort or is it self-sabotage? That endless scrolling, the toxic relationships you won't leave, the dreams you keep postponing, what are they really costing you? Freedom? Self-respect? Potential? The harsh truth is, if you don't fix it, it won't fix itself. Life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. And change starts now. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Not when someone gives you permission. It begins the second you stop looking outside yourself for the solution. You don't need another motivational video. You need movement. You need to act when you're tired, when it's hard, when you feel like a fraud. Especially then, because that's when the weak quit and the determined rise. That's when your mind tries to break you, but you break through. Let go of the myth that success feels good. It often doesn't. It's lonely. It's painful. It demands sacrifice. You'll lose friends. You'll miss parties. You'll be misunderstood. You'll be mocked. But the version of you that's waiting on the other side, the version with clarity, peace, strength, and pride, that version is worth it. You don't become that person by wishing. You become that person by walking through fire, bleeding, crawling, and refusing to stop. So yes, no one is coming to save you. That's the bad news. But here's the good news. You don't need saving. You need awakening. You need to remember who you were before the world told you to doubt yourself. Before fear and shame and rejection took the wheel. You need to reclaim your life from the people, patterns, and beliefs that stole your power. Start small. Drink more water. Read instead of scrolling. Apologize when you're wrong. Stand up for yourself. Say no without guilt. Say yes without fear. Create a morning routine. Say your goals out loud. Forgive yourself. Build something. Lift something. Break a sweat. Choose courage over comfort. And when your mind whispers, "What's the point?" shout back, "Me. I'm the point." You are not born to be average. You are not built for mediocrity. You are not here just to survive the week, pay bills, and watch your life fade into the background. You are here to build, to create, to impact. But impact requires action. Dreams need discipline. Greatness demands grit. So take the risk. Launch the idea. Cut the excuse. Learn the skill. Make the call. Show up scared. Show up unready. Just show up. You owe it to yourself to see what happens if you stop holding back. You owe it to your younger self, who once believed in the impossible. You owe it to your future self, who will live with the consequences of your choices today. Most importantly, you owe it to no one else but you, because you are the author, the builder, the warrior of your story. Let this moment be the turning point. Let it be the spark. Enough waiting. Enough blaming. Enough surviving. Now, it is time to rise, not as someone needing saving, but as someone who finally realized that the hero they were looking for was staring back in the mirror all along.